This week on Sport Fishing, we're back aboard the new Huck fin out of Emory, California. Now, we left there a few hours ago in the dark, and Captain Jay has us located right outside the Farallon Islands in a big sandy area. What we'll be doing here right now is catch some sand dads, what we're going to use later in the episode to hopefully catch some lingcod. So this week's episode, we have to catch a lot of lingcod and a lot of rockfish. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
One.
Look at how pretty that is.
Let's check him
baby. Hi. Yay.
There we go. Hey, fishing with Dan Hernandez on the new Huck fin, Rockcod City.
I'm using a 6-ounce bucktail with the AA tail on it, and I got bit.
Okay, guys, we just dropped off into the sand here. I'm gonna have you guys line them up and we'll reset.
See what I got going here.
Oh, you got a big haul?
Oh, nice one. Here you go, Dave. Yeah, it's a good one. It's gonna barbecue it nice. This olive rockfish. Down south we call these Johnny bass, but up here they call olive rockfish. See the B52 Bucktail? It's got a big white single tail on there by AA. Nice fish. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here aboard the new Huck fin and go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear you need for this type of fishing. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing today, fishing over at the Farallon Islands, and I'm really focused on catching a lingcod. I really like to catch a lingcod here. It's a lot of fun. It's at shallower water, 100 feet, sometimes even less than that. And Farallon Islands, there's so many lingcod here. It's just lots of fun to fish for them. There's big rockfish too, you can always catch those, but the lingcod are what I like to focus on. So normally when you think of lingcod, you would think using really big heavy gear. Old days we would use 50, 60 pound test line. Well, really you don't need to do that up here in the Farallons because you're only fishing 100 feet of water. I like to use the smaller reels like this, put 65 pound test Spectra on it, and a small piece of 50 pound monofilament as my leader, normally about the length of my rod or something like that. Not very long piece of monofilament. You don't need spectra because you're going to be fishing 100 feet or more deep. So no use to use a spectra. Just use straight monofilament and it'll work out fine. Now the baits I like to use are the B52 Bucktails. I like to go with the 6 ounce with the large single tail, AA grub. And this is the way I like to fish it. Let it hit the bottom and then crank it up 4 or 5 cranks really fast, make it dart up, stop it and let it flutter down. The Lingcods can't resist it. They just chase it. They're so aggressive. They jump all over it. Works out really good. Another way you can do it too is to fish a dropper loop rig, 16 ounce sinker, and then a single bait, B52 1 ounce HD model with a large 8/0 hook, again with the AA grub, large single tail grub. And this one I have all in red because of all the red crabs around and the red rockfish. So this works out good too. With this one, you're not gonna dart it. You're just gonna hit the bottom, lift it up and down a little bit. Just let it flutter in the current and the fish will jump all over it. Not only will you catch a big lingcod, but the big rockfish will eat that too. Now, if you want something a little bit more aggressive, you can go with the magic metal jig. Fish a 10 ounce magic metal jig, let it hit the bottom, wind it up fast, about 5, 6 cranks, stop it, and let it flutter back down. Same way I like to fish a bucktail, but this is 10 ounces, so it's gonna move a little bit faster, and it works out really good for lingcod too. So it doesn't matter if you wanna try using a magic metal jig or a B52 bucktail, both of these techniques will work to catch these lingcod. And again, you can get away with the smaller rod and reel, 65-pound spectra with 30-pound mono on top, and that's all you need. All right, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
All right, yeah. Well, there he is. I thought he was bigger than that, but you never know. Woo! Yeah, with the sand dabs, Fairlawn Islands. All right.
I just got bit on that bucktail again. Let's see what I got. Feels like a little rockfish. I like using this bucktail with the single tail. I catch a lot of lingcod on it. This one isn't a lingcod. Feels like a smaller rockfish. You see the Fairlawn Islands right behind us. Really unique place to fish. Today it's a little lumpy. It's really not that rough, but just the swell and the wind. Here's color. There we go. Get this guy in here. There you go, Dave. Starry on the bucktail. That's a good eater, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're good eating.
Yeah. All right, let's take a little break from the action, go to the galley, show you how to cook up one of these delicious rockfish we're catching here aboard the new Huck fin. Hey guys, today in the galley, we're in downtown Los Angeles. We're at Holbush, and standing next to me is Garberto. He's the owner of the restaurant. Thanks for inviting us down.
No, thank you guys for being here. We're very excited.
He's a viewer of the TV show. He reached out to us, and that's why we're here. And you're in a unique location. You're in downtown Los Angeles.
Right.
In Marquito?
Yeah, Mercado. So this is a space where there's several restaurants, there's shops, there's some shopping to do, and some really great food.
And right across the street's USC.
Right, we're very close to USC, DMV, Expo Park, the stadiums.
And
all
where
that.
I went to college was right up the street at LA Trade Tech.
Oh, there you go.
That's good. So, Gilberto, what are you going to cook up for us today?
So today we're gonna make fish tacos with some local rockfish.
All right, cool. How do we get started?
So this is our fish, beautiful local rockfish. First thing that we have to do is we break it down. After we break it down, we've got these beautiful fillets here of our local rockfish. We're gonna cut some portions, dip them in our house, our signature batter, and into the oil. After that, we're gonna make some handmade tortillas, put it all together, garnish it, and serve. Cool. This is our batter. The batter is water, lime juice, garlic, oregano, a little bit of habanero, and then some tempura flour is what we use. And we find that it gives the best texture. So we've got our tortillas done. We've got our fish out of the oil.
Fish look great.
Thanks. We're gonna just slightly season a little bit of kosher salt. Anytime you take something out of the fryer, it needs a little bit of finishing salt. All right, and we're gonna assemble. So our tortillas go on a plate or on a board, and this is a classic Baja style taco. So the components are, we're gonna do a little bit of mayo. I'm gonna do a little bit of cabbage. We use red or purple cabbage. You could use green cabbage, it's fine. Then our fish is gonna go down. We're gonna add a little bit of this pico de gallo that we make with cherry or grape tomatoes. I just like the sweetness and the acidity of these little tomatoes, plus the little pops of flavor you get when you bite into them. And then the classic way to finish a Baja taco. You've got your cream sauce.
Looks like Ensenada right here in downtown.
There you go. And then our salsa roja, which is a chile de árbol and guajillo based salsa with just a touch of acidity and the right balance of heat and flavor, a little bit of bitterness, and then a couple of pieces of lime. And that's our Baja fish taco.
Gilberto, this looks wonderful. I have to try one.
Thank you, please do.
Just put a little lime.
All you need now is cerveza to go with it.
That is so good.
Thank you, I'm glad you like it.
The sauce is great. That chili has a bite.
It does, it has a little bit of a bite.
Yeah.
I might have put a little bit more on yours than I do for regular
Yeah, I was
customers.
gonna say, but I love it. I love that hot bite to it. If you don't like hot chili, just get a little bit of it. If you love chili, you're gonna love this. It's awesome. And people can find you on Facebook or where?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, Holbox Los Angeles, Instagram, same Holbox Los Angeles, or look us up on Google. Our website has all the information about our menu, our tasting dinners that we do at night, and in general about the great product that's coming in and that we're featuring on the menu in any specific week.
This is really good. And it's local rockfish, fish that we're catching right here on our episodes. Really easy to do, nice simple dish. Great meal to have watching a sport game or just hanging out at home, or you can even make this on your own boat. It's really nice. Thanks, Gilberto.
Thanks, Dan. It was great having you.
Thank you. Let's get back on the water, show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
New Huck fin. Sport fishing with Dan Hernandez. All right.
Let's see what we got here. Slow-mo over the rail. Thank you, Dan Hernandez, Sport Fishing. New Huck fin. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome, buddy. Thank you.
That heavy. I think the current makes it feel a lot heavier. Copper. Sweet.
Get it in. Thank you. Sport fishing with Dan Hernandez. Go Dan.
Not bad. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but good stuff.
Yeah. A couple of yellowtail.
Once again, thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Woo.
Fishing with Dan. Got a ling.
Starboard door.
Keep it for sure. Dave. Yeah.
I just got nailed on this bucktail. It's a nice big fish. I don't know if it's a lingcod or a red. Johnny bass again. Feels good. It's gonna lean into the rail with all this wind. Swell. Just wind nice and easy. We got Dave standing by in case it's a good fish that we need to gaff. Just working that bucktail right on the bottom. Our Captain Jay's maneuvering the boat so we're not drifting really fast because of the wind. So that's why you hear the engine going all the time. Just kind of keeping the boat in the same spot. Now it's just working that bucktail, 6-ounce bucktail right on the bottom. Let's see what we got here. It's coming up. Doesn't feel like a ling anymore. It's probably a Johnny bass or salmon grouper. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a ling. Lingcod. There we go. Lingcod. This is my favorite way to catch them. My favorite way to catch them is with the bucktail. And this is a 6-ounce B52 bucktail with the AA single tail there. Worked out really good. Nice, beautiful quality fish. Way legal. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here aboard the new Huck fin. And when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I don't want to really talk to you guys about technique to catch fish. I just want to tell you that if you haven't tried anything like coming up to Northern Cal, fishing at Emeryville, you need to try it. Like you saw today, we had great Lingcod fishing, nice quality fish. The weather was a little rough, but the crew did a great job. And Captain Jay, thanks a lot for hosting us today, man.
Thanks for coming up.
What would you like to tell the viewers about coming up here?
Pretty much they come up, just be prepared for whatever, fishing live bait, jigs, artificials. Make sure you have boots and rain gear.
Rain gear.
You never know.
Yeah.
Today we had a low system come in and we got rained on and a little southerly, but.
And last year we got spoiled. Beautiful, nice warm weather. Get a fish in short pants and t-shirt. Today that little weather came in, it was a little nautical, but we had great fishing, limits of rockfish, some nice quality Lingcod too, and a couple of nice big reds I saw. That was really nice. And as far as technique and gear, don't worry about it. Dave's on the deck. He can help you. Jay's on here too. If you've never experienced it, they have all the gear. You can rent at the office. Come out here and have a good time. Well, thanks a lot, Jay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.